again, beautiful people of the internet. Callie here, and I noticed that my walls back here, which are obviously going to 99.999% of the time be my background because I'm always in this bed. So my walls are very blank, and we need something cool to look at in the background. I decided that I was going to paint something and put it back here, and of course it has to be EDS related. That's what this whole channel is going to be about. Right now I'm doing the background, and I actually already started this last night. So anyways, let's go through and I will show you what I am using. I'm going to tilt my camera down so you can see what I'm doing, and I'll show you guys what I have done so far and what I plan on doing. Okay, so this is what I have so far. After we get our stripes the way we want them, I will show you what we're going to do with our sponge. And then once everything is dry, after we use the sponge, then we are going to draw a zebra print in pencil on top of this, and then we are going to color that penciled in part with black. So let me go ahead and get started. We have finally gotten to a point now that we need our sponge, something kind of like a makeup sponge. I'm going to need 4 different sponges. So how I knew that I was going to need 4 sponges is because I have 4 different colors, and I'm going to need to blend them in the middle. So for example, I'm going to need a sponge that's going to blend yellow to green. I'm going to need a sponge that blends green to red. I'm going to need a sponge that blends red to blue, and one that blends blue to yellow. And then of course the one that blends yellow to green will work here and will work over here too. And you just want to evenly put half and half. Once you have a pretty liberal amount of paint on your sponge like this, you are going to take the sponge and you are going to want to go directly down the middle of where the colors meet. I'm finally done with touching everything up. And so you guys know what that means. I'm going to go ahead and start drawing on my zebra stripes. I have gotten all of my zebra stripes drawn on, what I'm going to do now is I am going to go ahead and start painting my black onto the stripes that I've outlined. Okay, you guys, so Brian is right here. He's going to sleep. He is actually pretty used to me staying up and being awake and stuff like this, so the lights being on and stuff like that, and any little noises I may make when I'm painting and stuff, it's not really going to bother him because he's used to it anyway. If I need to tell you guys something from here on out, it may be through voiceover. So here we go.
Okay, so I did have a little bit of the zebra stripes still left to do, and that did take me quite a while, so I'll go ahead and speed that up. And here is the zebra stripes finished. Okay, so on to the next step. And I've already printed out the zebra head that I'm going to be putting on top of the background. So now I'm just going to take my scissors and I'm going to go ahead and cut it out. And you don't have to do a zebra head. You could do a ribbon, EDS ribbon, or something like that, but here is the one that I'm going to be using. And now I'm going to take the zebra head and I'm going to put it on the canvas, and I'm going to go ahead and outline the zebra head. Now I will take the outline that I just did in pencil and I will go back over that with white paint. Okay, now that the outline of the zebra head is completely outlined in white paint, now I'm going to fill in the entire outline of the zebra head completely in white paint. Okay, and now I'm just going back over and retouching up everything. It's actually quite possible that you may need 2 coats of the white paint. Alright, I now have the outline of the zebra head completely filled in with white on the canvas, and so I am taking the printout of the zebra head and I am cutting out everything black so that I can use the printed out zebra head as a stencil to go on top of the white outline. Now make sure that your white outline is completely dry and put the stencil that you have of the zebra head down on top of the white outline, and take your pencil and then draw a outline of where you have cut out the black with your scissors. When you remove the stencil, you should have a general idea of what the shape of the black stripe was, and you can darken that up with your pencil. All of this can take a while of going back and forth, so be sure to take your time and don't get frustrated. All right, everybody. Now I have all of the penciled in outline of the stripes of the zebra on there, and all I have to do now is go in and fill it in with black paint. And drum roll, please. Ta-da! After days of working on this and having a little bit of trial and error and even not feeling well for a couple of days in there, it's finally done and it looks even better than I thought it would. I really can't complain. It turned out really great and I'm extremely happy with the results. And here's a bit of a close-up. So it looks like we're done. Ah, but wait, what's this? I found a smaller canvas and decided that I'm going to do another painting with a ribbon, EDS ribbon, to match the one with the zebra. And I pretty much followed the exact same directions with this one, and this is how it turned out.
Alright, everybody, I believe we are finally about ready to put up our paintings. And unfortunately, I did not film the very first one. I've already got it up. The small one was a pain to get up. I really didn't want to put a hole through the canvas to hang it, but we ended up having to do that because of my cats. I was afraid that Coco would probably try to get it down and knock it down. I decided, okay, I'll find the smallest Nelly cat in the house and I'll go ahead and I'll give. But I really did not want to have to put a hole in my painting. But hey, I would much rather go ahead and put a hole in it and know that it's secure up there and that Coco is not going to knock it down. Okay, so anyways, you guys, I'm gonna go back here and I'm gonna let you guys watch me hang it up. Can't really walk with a cane on a bed, can you? There we go. I think that's about even. Oh yeah. Awesome. Yay! Now we have our zebra in the background. So, alright zebras, I will see you in the next video. Bye.